Good evening everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all keeping well. As you can see from the title of this video, this is a little update from Retro Games Ltd. Now, don't get too excited about this because they haven't given away yet again what their new console is going to be, or computer, or whatever it's going to be. They haven't given it away yet. In fact, they even admit themselves in this Facebook post that we're all waiting and they've had a few delays. So without further ado, I'm going to plop the post up on the screen so we can have a look at it. I'll read it out to you guys as well. So this post from Retro Games Ltd is actually more of an advert for something else. It's Hidden Gems Volume 1 from Pixel Games UK. It's 4 Commodore 64 games that have gone up on Nintendo Switch, which might be of interest to some people. I would show you the links, but they're not actually complete links on the page. So the best thing to do if you're not registered with Facebook is just search for Hidden Gems Volume 1 on Nintendo Switch if you're interested. Apparently they are on the eStore now, so you'll be able to get them straight away. I'm sure you shouldn't have too much trouble tracking them down. There are links here for UK, America, Japan, Korea, Hong Kong, Germany, France, Spain, Netherlands, Italy, Portugal, Belgium, Switzerland, Austria and South Africa. So chances are your country will have them. So there you go. If you're interested in these 4 Commodore 64 games, which are, I'll just tell you what games are actually included. You've got Gilligan's Gold, Horace Goes Skiing, Mutant Monty and Nomad. So if you fancy a little bit of C64 action on your Nintendo Switch, why not? But that's not why we're here. Well, you know, it's not the 100% reason why we're here. We want to know what Retro Games Ltd are bringing out. They don't give it away again in their post, unfortunately. But let me read to you what they do actually say. It says, this link post is not news about us yet. They do not in capital letters. And we obviously know you are all waiting. That's an understatement, isn't it? But we have had some small delays beyond our control. And so one of the Retro Games Ltd team is flying to China this weekend to get the new pending release signed off. Plus we are doing some firmware update stuff for existing products as well in the background. So while we know you are waiting on us and we do apologise, we are nearly there now. So that's good news that they are bringing out some firmware updates, because I think we all agree that the A500 Mini in particular needs a firmware update. It's only had the one, I think, since it got released. So that's good news. And also it sounds like as well that maybe the C64 is getting one as well. So that would be very cool. And hopefully they might add a couple of new games with a bit of luck. And then it goes on to say, meanwhile, this might be of interest to you if you like C64 games and you have a Nintendo Switch. It's from our chums over at Pixel Games. Not us, but we thought it might be of interest while you're waiting patiently on us. And then it says in brackets, and China. So it looks like they are pretty much blaming China for their delays, which may or may not be the case. I don't know. Maybe they're making excuses there, but I don't know. Obviously, it's satisfying that they're working on firmware updates. That's brilliant. That's good news. That's something that we've all been waiting for. Is news of firmware updates. So I think you can agree it's worth talking about for that reason alone, and the fact that they are close. They are close, but they still are not giving anything away. It's frustrating. I'm frustrated. I'm sure you guys are frustrated watching as well. I did preface at the beginning that it isn't, you know, anything to get too excited about, but I think most people are going to be more excited about the firmware updates than anything else. I mean, the Pixel Games UK is pretty cool as well, be able to play some Commodore 64 games. I wish it was a little bit more than 4, and I wish it was maybe a couple of better games personally, but that's just my opinion. Maybe you guys love all these games. But still, it's nice to have a bit of a retro games treat on your modern handheld sometimes, isn't it? You can take them with you on that, so that's a nice thing. But once again, I'll read the post one more time. This link post is not news about us yet, and we obviously know you're all waiting, but we have had some small delays beyond our control. And so one of the Retro Games Ltd team is flying to China this weekend to get the new pending release signed off. Plus we are doing some firmware update stuff for existing products as well in the background. So while we know you are waiting on us and we do apologise, we are nearly there now. That's all I'll bother reading. I won't read the rest of it out. So yes, it's frustrating. I don't understand why they can't say in these posts what they're bringing out. I mean, even if there's been a delay, it sounds like they're ready to sign off on the product, which means it's coming. So why can't they tell us what it is? Maybe they're getting an advert together behind the scenes to just bring out a big announcement advert. I don't know. Obviously I don't work for Retro Games Ltd, so you know, otherwise I'd just be doing nothing but singing their praises. I do think they're doing a great job, but at the same time I don't think they're doing a great job of letting people know what's going on, which is so I think everybody's getting a little bit frustrated, myself included, because I want to bring you news about actually what this thing is. I want us to all have a party and all get ready for it like we did with the last few consoles, you know, but unfortunately we're no closer. So that's a bit of a bummer, but like I said, I did warn you in the title that it's not the news we want yet, but it's getting closer. And also the firmware updates are good news, so there is that at least. So hopefully you guys can get excited about that. And you never know, in the next month or so we might have some news. I can't see that they're going to be bringing 2 consoles out this year, or two products, shall we say, let's call them products, that's what they call them, out this year, as they previously stated. It looks like it's cutting it a bit close now, doesn't it, with only 3 months left of this year. So I don't think they'll be bringing out 2 releases, as far as I know anyway, but I'll just be happy if we get 1 this year. But the way it's going with the delays and everything, I wouldn't be surprised if we're looking at the same sort of release schedule that we got on the A500 Mini, which would be like March, April next year. Hope I'm wrong on that one, but I don't know, because obviously if they haven't even signed off on this product yet, then they've got to obviously mass produce it as well, haven't they? And then, you know, get all the packaging sorted, all the advertising. They've probably got to test it thoroughly and everything, you know, get the games on it and that. So it's going to be a big process once they start making them, and I don't know if they're going to get all that done inside of a couple of months. So I would imagine probably we're looking at next year now for a release, but again, I don't work in this area, so I don't know. This is just speculation on my part. Anyway, there you go. That's it. That's the update. Sorry it's not better news, but for those of us who have already got like the C64 and the A500 Mini, or the C64 Mini, if you've got that too, the news of and the VIC-20. Let's not forget the VIC-20 as well. News of the updates is to firmware is really good, isn't it? So that's something to get excited about at least. Okay guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you have a great weekend, and hopefully next time I come back at you it'll be with the news that we're waiting for. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Okay, thanks very much. Take care. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support, and thanks for all your subscriptions. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Take care guys. Thanks a lot. Bye.